like I say, well, my produced items, like I said, my stuff sold really well. And like I said, that's why the stock market crashed. That's why there's crashes and stuff like that. Like I said, in the end, you'll just have to figure it out for myself. Figure it out for yourself. That's why I say, just give me a fucking gun so I can blow my head off now. Like, I don't really care. I'm not gonna stand around. Like I used to tell Rodney this too. I said, Rodney, I'm not just gonna sit here and basically say like blah 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 blah. While you go no 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 no. You know, basically, me and Rodney had this whole like denial game. I'd be like blah blah blah, and he'd be like no no no. You know, and basically like I wasn't gonna sit there and basically talk to him and yell at him and say to him and basically have him just deny me. Like I say, meanwhile, a bunch of Hell's Angels. Meanwhile, a bunch of clones. Meanwhile, just about every Tom, Dick, or Harry basically was pretty much wondering and trying to get into the White House. Like I said, that's why the White House turned into basically pretty much a jail or the who's the next biggest psycho land person. As basically they shot their way across the country and shot their way into the White House pretty much, or tried to shoot their way into the White House. You know, for a while there, we were just collecting psychopaths in the White House. Oh yeah, get in control of the government and yeah, and then order the cops too. Yeah, let people out. Yeah, yeah. You know, so a lot of other people just basically just sat around the White House waiting for people to come and basically shoot their way in or kill the leader. You know, I mean, like I say, I don't really care. A bunch of people were wondering what the frig was going on. Meanwhile, other people were like, you know. Meanwhile, at the American printing presses, yeah, money. Like I say, it's funny. You didn't even realize that it was my money that you're printing off. Yeah, babe. Here, put this inside your dress. It's $100 bill. Anyway, when Rick Bush and Rodney found out about who the owner of the America was, Rick Bush was like, I don't have that kind of money to repay him. I was like, where's my money? Yeah, anyway, though, like I say, I don't care. The human race is not the most powerful race out there. There are exoskeletons, there are endoskeletons, there are 1.5s, there are a lot of different other people. And well, the Hell's Angels basically said fuck Lucifer or fuck me, you know, and not in a good way. I'm pretty sure. Like I said, Hell's Angels were not exactly supporters of me, even though I had given them the engine type that they use for the motorcycles from Germany, and then basically they had gone. I don't know. Like I said, I talked to the Hell's Angels, but basically the Hell's Angels found themselves in a deep game of. They basically went. You know, basically, and stepped into the deep end of the pool. Like a lot of people would say, oh, you just stepped into the deep end. Like, that's what Lucifer Star is. Like I said, when you shoot your way into the White House, when you get into the White House, you basically step into the deep end of the pool. Suddenly you're in a pool with me, basically. You know, I'm Lucifer Star. I'm the namer of America. I'm the creator of what is the American government. Anyway, like I say, and suddenly you step into a new kind of world of basically where pretty much like I say, what's the difference between you and say the next guy that comes along with a gun, or the next guy that can rig an election? Not much. Anyway, whatever. Like I say, I don't care, Trump. It's just a house. It's just a Washington D.C. building that was a that was a library. Not a library, a library. There was a library, and maybe that's where they kept all the lies, was in the library. I don't know. Anyway, it's a library, and then there's courthouse and stuff like that. Like I say, I don't really care. They're just my old buildings. You know, they just took a shit on one of my old desks. They thought it'd be cool to leave a big steaming pile of shit on the president's desk. I guess. I don't really know. Ask the Hells Angels about it. Anyway, very disrespectful it was. So anyway, I was told about it at some point in time. I said, I don't really care. It's just a desk. You know, and but the other people around here might have feelings about it. But I say, I don't really care, you know. You guys decided to use your free will for certain things. Like I said, it was my companies, it was my inventions, it was my country. You know, what you choose to do with it, how stupid you act, and all the horrible things, and all the things that the other people do. Like I tried to tell Rodney. I said, Rodney, the only thing I have is respect. My life forms respect me. I have been working with them for centuries. Anyway, in about 2 seconds, that respect can all go away. I tried to tell Rodney how thin the margin is between having a country or having your people respect you and basically sudden death. Like I tried to tell him, I was like, Rodney, there are 7 billion people out there, or 77 million people out there, and if 77 million people decide that they want me dead, then there's not much I can do about it. So while Rodney was going gung ho, we're gonna shoot him, and he was like gung ho and this and that, and you know, and it's like, it's true, but where does it end? Like I tried to instill some wisdom upon Rodney's head and other people. I said, look, there are 7 billion people out there, and if they turn against you, there's not a damn thing you can do about it to stop them. They're going to drag you out of this house or that house, and they're going to pull you into the street, and then they're going to make a wish with your body. And there's nothing you can do about it if you cross that line. Anyway, I tried to distill wisdom upon Rodney. That basically all I had was a narrow margin of basically I was an inventor. I'm a great epic creator. I created the human life form type and also endoskeletons and exoskeletons. And I tried to tell him basically that even with my life forms, it can be a bit of a situation because I have artificial intelligence life forms. I have exoskeletons, I have 1.5s, I have the human race, I have all these life forms basically, and they work for me. I am their creator. They respect me, they love me, they cared about me because I created them and I built the planets for which they now live on. 800 galaxies. And I said, and if that many life forms turn against me, then I'm dead. There's nothing I can do about it. They could even remove me from time and space if they wish. There's not a lot that you can do to stop 780 galaxies of life forms. I am their creator, and I am their leader, and I have ascended them and led them through technology past before. And they love me. They care about me. I have earned that respect and earned that level of care through my inventions and through hundreds of trillions of years of doing the exact perfect right thing or something. It's a narrow margin. Anyway, I tried to instill some wisdom on Rodney and some of the other people around me, but I don't think it worked. Anyway, that's why I told them, you have to protect the laws. You have to do the right thing. You have to make sure that everything you do is actually exactly perfect. If you start going through the street and start acting like an idiot and start like doing massive amounts of drugs and just partying, then you will lose the respect of your people. And I told them, when that happens, you're dead. You're more than dead. Your whole family's dead. Everyone around you's dead. There's nothing that you can do to stop them. Anyway, I tried to instill wisdom upon Rodney and other people that basically I am the creator of these life forms and I am the leader of these life forms. And that is all I have. Respect. The respect of Lucifer Star and who I used to be. Past that, they could do anything they wanted. They have free will. So anyway, like I said, I don't really care. It doesn't really matter to me. I'm just a very old creator and the person that is Lucifer Star. You know, a bunch of Hell's Angels decided to be stupid. A bunch of other people decided to be stupid. I have no control over that. I had nothing to do with that. Yes, I know they took a dump on my desk. They did lots of horrible things. I know. I don't really give a crap. I don't really care. You know, they were stupid. You know, it's just a house. It's just a white DC building. It's a stone building. Wow, really nice, I know. but it doesn't really mean more than that. It's the laws and the court system and everything else that make a country run right. I try to instill wisdom upon these people. I tried to help them to understand that basically, what is America is basically more like an idea than anything else. It's something, it took a lot to get to this point in time and space. Anyway, I think my words fell on deaf ears. But oh well, it doesn't really matter. Like I tried to tell them too. I said, really, realistically, it's for the children to decide. They're going to decide the outcomes. It's not even up to me or you. Anyway, Nixon and a bunch of other people, I guess, beg to differ. Like I tried to tell them, I tried to make them understand that all truths will eventually be known. That there's no way to hide the information. Eventually, they're going to figure it out. They will figure it out. Anyway, a bunch of Hell's Angels and a bunch of other people thought that they could lie and confuse people and do whatever and blah, blah, blah. And I didn't think it was true. I felt that eventually the truth would come out, that everything would be known, regardless.